Hey, beautiful best goddesses and light workers. This is Lindsay Baldessano from Super Secret Powers Coaching. And I am here with an energy and card reading for the month of April. Happy April. For all of us up here in the Northern Hemisphere, that means it is finally spring. And I say that with as much emphasis as possible because we just went through a blizzard. Oh, that was not fun. We were stuck on our property for 2 days, and we had to come get our neighbor up there to come down with a backhoe to take the snow out of our driveway. We have a very long driveway. But it took the backhoe like 2 hours to clear our driveway, and we had already cleared the parking spots up here on top of our hill. Because we have a driveway that comes up a hill. That's a lot of snow. It's a lot of snow, and it was very cold. But I love April, not just because it's spring, but because it's my birthday. I am a Aries girl, but I am one of the oddest Aries girls you'll probably ever meet. Yes, I have the drive and the passion. I keep going and going and going. But past that, I'm like, there's no reason to fight. What are we fighting about? Stop disagreeing. All right, maybe I'm a little bossy too. But our energy reading comes on top of 2 retrogrades that kind of set us up for coming into this spring and this April in particular. So we have been retrograding on Venus and retrograding on Jupiter. And for the person who's trying to get paid to be themselves, for the entrepreneur who's trying to build their brand based on who they are and their own innate wisdom and guidance, it probably has been a spectacular month for some, or a month that is full of, I want to say regret, but let's shift that vibe a little bit. A month full of guidance on how things could have been going if we were able to let go of our fear, if we were able to let go of the I don't know, or conversely, the I already know mentality, so we can open ourselves up to something new, something that might have worked a little bit better than we thought it would. But all that leading into April is going to make this month very interesting for a lot of people, I think. Not just the Aries signs and not just the fire signs. The beginning of the month, we got Saturn going retrograde. And Saturn is a planet of luck and money and all that good stuff. But it's also of time and of timing, of being in divine timing. And I will say right now, divine timing doesn't mean that you sit around and you wait for things to happen to you. Divine timing is being in your center, in your conscious co-creator flow, so that you can be in divine timing and in action, so that you are creating your ripples in alignment with the universe. Your action ripples. So you do something and it creates ripples and it comes back to you with what you intended to manifest into your life. That is being in divine timing. And it is also the planet of karmic lessons. And I want to say up front that I don't believe any of these planetary influences means horrible things will happen to us, and that we need to be wary, and that we have to stop feeling good and start worrying. All planetary influences ever really give us is guidance about how to get back to our center, our deepest place of power and authenticity. Sure, stuff might happen, but stuff can happen any day of the year. It doesn't necessarily mean that the universe is trying to punish us. All of those actions and happenings are just that. They have nothing to do with who we are inside. They have nothing to do with how we're going to pursue our dream. They have nothing to do with how we are manifesting, unless we get caught up in it. Because the minute we get caught up in it, we start having that whole dark cloud effect happening. False evidence. Another way to put it. Self-fulfilling prophecy. The minute we start believing those things have power over us, they do. So the minute you feel that way, like you're cursed, you're having a streak of bad luck or anything like that, why doesn't anything ever work out in my favor? That's when you need to come back to center and discover what kind of self-love you actually have been not giving yourself. That you would believe that something like Saturn would have power over you. You, a divine being. A goddess. Now onto the cards. Having said all that, the Enchanted Map deck is reflecting back to us that feeling of coming apart. Of getting back to the very base and essential part of who we are. Because that's where our power is. Our power isn't in our masks. Our power isn't in all the things we'd like the outside world to believe about us. Our power is what's essentially true about us. And when we start stripping some of that stuff away, we're actually only going to get more powerful. Even if it feels uncomfortable. Even if it takes some healing. Some coming back into your wholeness in this present moment. And I wanted to draw a goddess archetype, an energy to help guide us for this month ahead. So I'm using the Doreen Virtue Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. Oof, that's a long name for the Goddess deck by Doreen Virtue. But the card I drew for this month is Ain. She's a Celtic goddess, more of a creatrix. And the message on the card says, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. But that is absolutely beautiful to what we have just been talking about. Because we're not talking about trappings. We're not talking about, oh, I want the $500,000 house. I want the $1 million house, the $20,000 car, and why isn't it here? Or $20,000. The $60,000 car. Why isn't it here right now? And when will I ever get mine? It's not about that. It never was. And Saturn's going to start stripping away some of those layers this month, or these 4 months. Saturn's going to be in retrograde for 4 months. And we're going to get back to who we are and what really matters. April is going to start bringing us home again. In 4 months, so April, May, June, July, by the time retrograde or Saturn goes direct again, we're going to be coming up into eclipse season. Cosmic and divine timing in 2017, because the eclipse season and coming into the later half of 2017, we have this beautiful flow going of self-discovery, of what it means for us to be us and for us to shine. Yeah? Okay? But at the end of 2017, we are going to be compelled to level up. We are going to be compelled to shine brighter, to go deeper, and to lead stronger. By the time we wind up into 2018, I have a feeling a lot of us are going to be saying, like, I'm on a mission from God. And we're going to need our Blues Brothers glasses and our hat. All right. So we are just starting to ramp up in 2017 to something beautiful and delicious and huge for ourselves and our energy and who we are. So if it might feel uncomfortable, don't worry. You're just shedding what you don't need. And so with that beautiful message from Ain, I want you to anchor deeper into that feeling of your true self rising. Just let your heart expand into that and grow those energies within you this month. And as you feel your true self rise and expand, I want you to know that there are people out there who can help. And there are people out there who will stand for your greater potential. And with that, before I say goodbye, I do want to invite you to a free workshop that I am giving. It starts today, April 3rd. And it is all about lead magnets. And the lead magnet is your free offer on your website or for a webinar. It's whatever that free little gift is that you want to give to people and give to the world. And the webshop's entitled Magical Lead Magnets Mastered. And it is a really high vibe and really kind of spiritual approach to a bit of practical business theory that everybody can make use of in their business. I am not a person who's going to sit here and tell you that all business theory should be followed no matter what, and it has to be done just like the template says, because it's a template. Just like our dreams, just like the archetypes that guide us, they're just templates, and we have to fill them in with our own energy, our own signature, and our mission, and what drives us, because that's how you're going to resonate, and that's how you're going to attract those soulmate clients. And if a lead magnet is done well, it will increase your sales and it will up-level your business, because you're going to be giving people a gift that they're going to love to have. They're going to love it. And you're going to want to give it away. You're going to want to be like, oh, please take my free thing because it is so cool and I know you're going to love it. And in that energy, that give and that take, there is a perfect balance that is going to propel you forward. That is the law of attraction in motion, people. And it has to start at the beginning of your sales conversation, in the middle of your sales conversation, and at the end too. So if you need to get that sales conversation in alignment with something high vibe, with something that is working with the law of attraction, then hop on over to either the Shine Boost for Biz Goddesses group, because that's where the workshop is going to take place, and I'll put the link in the text for this video. Or you can go over to YourSuperSecretPowers.com on Facebook. Yeah, no, Your Super Secret Powers on Facebook, and there should be a sign-up link for the workshop there as well. Now, I really hope to see you there, because this is going to be a tremendous month for you, Biz Goddess. It can be. Despite all the little bumps, despite all the little hiccups and those feelings of, oh, I'm going through this again, because it is your true self rising. And that is the place you need to start building your sales conversation and your funnels and your products from. This is a month where you will be able to tap into those greater energies to start building your sacred business temple. For it is a temple. A place that people can come to heal. Even if you don't call yourself a healer. Even readers are healers. All right. I hope to see you in that workshop, because we're going to have a lot of fun and I'm going to be giving away prizes. And I want you to have them. I really do. All right. See you in the workshop and see you next week.